the trio again, and it's supposed to be like a background pic. It's supposed to be like Tommy mats, and it just looks ugly. This bright green just looks ugly. And they're under. I think I drew this because I was inspired because I was just so cold. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just draw like a relaxing warm scene to make me feel warmer. I just drew them all. No, the Kotatsu. That's the name of this thing, right? Yeah. They just be relaxing in this horrible looking room. God. Oh, I've got zoom. Might as well zoom in on this because I didn't fill up the rest of this page, so it doesn't matter. It's cute little Leo from Blockade Battlefront. Adorable. I love the anime so much. I actually watched the first 2 seasons of it. And then we have some Suga Doodles. I don't like the way I wrote this, so I'm just gonna shield your eyes. You guys probably saw it. I might somehow blur it out before you guys could pause and read this. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of Sugas everywhere. You pretty much... The way I drew him hasn't changed too much, I have to say. Although the neck, again, the thick neck. Holy shit, that one is super duper thick. But yeah, that has, I'll just take my hand off. I could probably find a way to blur this out. But, yeah. He hasn't changed too much. But I love drawing him. Sorry. And also another thing is, I really like dudes with long hair, and I'm biased towards that. Like, in anime. In real life, not so much. But in anime, it's like, God, I love them so much. So we have this owl. My mom wanted me to draw an owl. And the problem is, I can't exactly rip this page off of here without possibly screwing this up and just like shrimp, like ripping a piece of this paper off. So he's kind of cute. He's supposed to be like more realistic. I do kind of like some of the shading in some of these areas. So I drew a more cartoony owl for her later, actually on a piece of like printer paper, so she can hang up. I don't know. He's kind of cute. More Suga, and again, more Suga, and yeah, I hate drawing faces like this angle. I can draw them like this just fine. It looks, at the time it looks fine, but then I get to here and it's like, what am I doing? So yeah, supposed to be him when he's King Fury, but it just, ooh, big oof. I'm probably not. Next up is just this very lonely Waka on this page. I think this was supposed to be the other trio that consists of Waka, Sabi, and Blues. They're supposed to be on this page, but it never happened. So I just drew this lonely Waka. Oh, he's poor dude. He's just sitting there by himself. Then we got more Shadow Blues, and I kind of did some like yellowish highlights for some reason. And this is all done in colored pencil. Like, I didn't have an outliner to outline all this. I don't know. Not too bad. Except this mouth looks very, very wide and low on the face. And then again, the neck is just thick. Lotor. Let me again zoom, because you know, I'm looking at this now, and he's like not even centered on the page. It's, I don't know, it's a little annoying, but it's okay. So I drew Lotor when Voltron was good. Again, another long-haired boy, so I have some bias. I kind of like this one. How this came out at the time. Especially, you know, I kind of like his face. For some reason, that's like my favorite part of this, but yeah. My bias towards long-haired boys. I have not finished Voltron because, you know, when people said the last season was absolute shit, I just was like, I can't do it. I don't know. It's like, I already know what happens at the end, but I'm like, do I want to spend my time watching that final season and seeing the disappointment on my face? Probably not. So yeah. There is Lotor. And I've watched She-Ra, and I've said She-Ra, I feel like, is a little more superior than Voltron. That's just me, though. Morgan, his, God, so low on his face, his eyes, they're just so low on his face, oh my god. Because I always have trouble drawing, I shouldn't say I have trouble now, but like, this part, I don't even know what that part is supposed to be. It's like his hairline, I guess? I don't even know. But I could put his eyes a lot further up, but I didn't. It's like I draw that part, but and then, you know, I position the eyes, and was I just lazy, or I don't know. Boom. Next. I hate this one. I hate it so much. Again, Terami from Blaze Blue, and I don't know. Again, I think I kind of trouble with like very short hair boys, but I just hate how this one came out. I'd say like I kind of do like the shading on the hair, but other than that, it's like, wow, this is a hot mess. look at these eyes. Oh my god, look at these. How wonky this eye is compared to this. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's awful. And then, because I got like a little red on this page, it's like, oh, I'm just not gonna do something finished. I'm just gonna draw this cube. This is artistic AF. Oh god. Poor B. Next we have this Metal Man from Mega Man. Again, the Hitoshi Ariga version. I don't know what compelled me to draw Metal Man, but it's like I draw Shadow has basically, in terms of Mega Man characters, consumed this sketchbook along with Blues, so I'm like, I'll draw someone else, and I like drawing Metal Man. There's him. Next up is, this is Kokiri from, gosh darn it, I should have looked up the name before this, because I had the same issue where I couldn't remember the name of the anime. Kokiri-san? Oh my god, yeah, but again, another long-haired boy, who I like. Gugure Kokiri-san. I have to pull it up on my iPad. It's Gugure Kokiri-san. But this is an anime we were watching in the anime club, and it's hilarious. I don't feel like a lot of people talk about this anime. But yeah. Oops. I love him, long-haired boy. I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites from that anime. It's been a long time since I watched that, though. Like, holy crap. 2 years ago. Feels like another, this is supposed to be like more action-y again. I like how Suga is like the most drawn on this, and then Gin is like the second, and then Shadow's the third. Oh boy, I feel terrible. I'm just gonna move on from that. And then we get to this. I'll probably, probably blur all that. So I'm too embarrassed to have people read this. So, yeah. Here is supposed to be like I think like a light novel-ish scene, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I did this. Again, this is like the meaning of your day, and look how much I wrote. Look how much Yes, good lord. I did one for Gin. I'm like, that's so much longer than Suga's. I don't know. And then I did, look how much more is on the back. Then I did one for Shadow. He kind of look, I don't know, I kind of like the way he looks, the face. But then, why did I give him like this lime green, neon green color thing? I have no idea. But yeah. And then I did more on the back. My god. But again, I feel like you should write what makes you happy. You might cringe at it later, but, you know, at the time, writing that made me feel happy. And this is supposed to be a comic for an artist who I very much think is like words. How positive words come out. A very inspirational artist to me on Twitter. And she's just a super sweet person, and in my first year of college I actually wanted a commission from her. And so I picked, of course, Ginkaku as the character I wanted commissioned because, I don't know, I just wanted some more Ginkaku fan art. I don't know. So, you know, I asked for a commission of him, and I'm probably going to show it up on the screen how it came out. I think it came out awesome. He's smiling, which he should always be, because I love it when he smiles. But yeah. But she's such a sweet, inspirational artist. She's always so supportive, and we chat. We chat sometimes. She's a very, very sweet friend. But yeah, this was supposed to be a comic of him saying thank you for drawing him. And so let's say he's very blunt, and Suga's not happy because he should be more enthusiastic about it. So I numbered. If you guys, I'm not too embarrassed if you guys reading this. This I feel kind of comfortable with. So I'll leave it for you guys to read, or you can pause. Pausing would be much easier than me just waiting. Yeah. Da-ba-da. I begin. So yeah. God, why did I just never finish this? But, yeah. And they're just like, this. I'm zooming in on Shadow's face because I don't know, I find this freaking hilarious for some reason. There we go. Yeah. And again, I never drew Shadow. I like if he's happy, but then he's like deadpan, like he's pissed off again. There's nothing. Nothing. I don't know why. I think it's because I was gonna add on. I was gonna keep going, and then it just never happened. Shit. Ship! Personal ship, because it makes me happy. And you guys should draw your ships if it makes you happy. This was, I think this pose was from, I think you just Googled couple poses and then this came up, so yeah. Boom. Finally, after all that trio shenanigans and how much they've taken up the sketchbook, we finally get to my OCs. So, this OC was inspired by an adoptable I got from the same person I got the Ginkaku commission from. And you'll probably tell by specifically the horns. The horns are what inspired me to make this character. And they are 7 Deadly Sins OCs of mine. So first we have my boy Ego. Right now I like his design. I don't know, who knows, in the future I might change it. I know it kind of doesn't make sense that his tail and ears are blue while he's blonde. I think I just wanted to make him stick out from, just for them to stick out, I guess. I don't know. So he basically has like 2 elemental rapiers, and then I wrote like his personality and stuff on it. And I wrote like, you know, what I wanted for each of the characters, like their clothing. So he's, of the 7 Deadly Sins OCs, he's the most, I shouldn't even say like developed, like he doesn't have a full story, but he's actually colored in compared to the other ones. And on the back, if you guys want to read this, if you can even see it, ooh, a burp was coming, is a little bio of him. So if you want to read that, Next up we have Idol, who represents Sloth. What is this? I'm just making sure, like, you guys can see where it's bright enough. So next we have Idol. She represents Sloth. Again, I don't know why I repeated myself, but yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, her face and stuff is based off of Kana Kamui from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because I want to draw more childlike characters in the chibi proportion style. So yeah, if you guys see, like, you know, compared to Kana, then you're absolutely right. I even think is Kana's eyes green? I can't remember. Give me a minute. But I'll keep talking about her. So yeah, so she's supposed to have a little sheep staff that can put status effects like sleep, poison. I'd say mostly sleep. But yeah, this is kind of the design. I think it's kind of cute. She's supposed to have like a little nightgown. And I feel like I also kind of ripped Kana's like outfit, because Kana has like purple hair a little bit. Okay, so I just found a picture of Kana. It's blue. Okay, I didn't rip the eyes. I could have sworn I did. But yeah, green eyes, little nightgown. She's got little slippers, so she's supposed to be like a little sleepy sheepy. She's kind of cute. I like her. For likes, dislikes, all that. Pink bow. Yeah. I probably should draw her again, because she's adorable. Next up, so actually I drew him again on the next, because I kind of hated how this came out, so I might as well just skip to this. So we have the adoptable, actually. This is the adoptable I got from the person. He's supposed to be listed as a Casino Mafia OG-san, who I adopted because I'm like, yes, I love him, an OG-san. So I named him Avarice. So he's supposed to be instead of greed, but he's opposites, because why not? Why not give him the opposite character traits of their sin? He's supposed to be, I'd say he's charitable, really, but that's like the only personality trait I have for him. So I made him basically, he's supposed to be the grandfather of some of the other OCs that I have lined up, all these other 7 deadly OCs I have lined up. So there's him. So, and I basically added this cane because, I don't know, I feel like he had a cane. The person who made him came with a pipe, and yeah. As you can tell, he's more detailed than my other OCs in terms of like the hair and stuff, because I suck with details. And yeah, so the horns inspired the other characters, so I looked up horn designs for each. Next up we have obviously the Sin of Lust. I made them twins. I was trying to look up like cargo pants, right? I wrote cargo pants. I just wrote black pants. I'm assuming they're cargo with like belts. So yeah, I drew these two. I don't know. It's like kind of like split second, designs that I thought of. And then I wrote down all these traits. And the problem is I haven't colored them in, so I don't know how they look with these colors. And it makes me a little nervous because it's like, oh my god, are these colors going to look bad on them? I just came with them on the spot. So yeah. I'm just going to say now in terms of personality, she's like, dominance and submissiveness, I guess. Again, the following silly deadly sins, deadly sins? The following 7 deadly sins are kind of, they're half-baked in terms of personality and stuff, so, I just popped a design and I just drew them on paper, but never really developed them. Next up we have Kovet, who is supposed to be the sin of envy. Yeah. It's supposed to be cool. I kind of like how the way these horns kind of wrap around her head. Supposed to be like a cat. I don't know why I give her a spiky tail. She's supposed to be a cat. I may change that. But yeah, she's supposed to be like kind of militaristic. I kind of like this short hair design though. I forgot what. I think I just looked up very short hair designs or like people with short hair, and this came up, and I just kind of like it. So yeah, I drew her. I don't know. I kind of like this. You know, I should draw her again. Oopsie daisies. And then this is the most half-baked, I'd say, of them all. Acrimony. It's supposed to be wrath. I'm trying to draw like a buff character. I suck at drawing muscles and stuff. So I'm trying to draw like a buff character. Very short hair. He's got like fish attributes. And I might change this. I should make him brass knuckled actually, instead of like claws. Because I feel like since he's part fish, he's got like the webbed hands with like claws at the end. So there's him. He's the most half-baked of them all. And we have Epicure, who is supposed to be gluttony. Supposed to be a jackalope character. She's pretty cute. I was thinking of curly hair. Don't know how I feel about the head, these curls. But yeah, she's supposed to be a jackalope character. She's super cute. But yeah. So, there is them. There are these. These are my, so far, 7 Deadly Sins characters. I have made 7 Holy Virtues, I believe, which is like the opposite of them. Those guys are a little more half-baked, I'd say. Actually, I think I did the same thing where I wrote down stuff. But yeah, I don't know. If I have the pictures of them somewhere. I'll probably show them like later. But they're like, those guys are much newer than these characters. Hooray! More back to the trio. So I don't even know if I was gonna remake the other one, but so I made them like jackets based off like their original outfits and stuff, and I don't know. I kind of like the fluffiness of the, like, you can tell it's like kind of like that puffy, those very puffy jackets with like feathers there in them. I kind of like the way it looks, and yeah, her skin would be here. And then, like, how come I made so many buttons on this jacket? It makes no sense. Like, this looks like, that's a reason I'm at buttons with this. That's unreasonable. Why? Also, look at the shading of this background. Just freaking perfect. I don't know. And then this was just swatches for Ohuhu markers, which I got. So that's just that. Nothing else to say about that. Some Everest sketches. Trying to just draw him. And I drew a side view. He doesn't, so the reference I got for him, for his adoptable image, he doesn't really have a side view, so I was just practicing that. It's not terrible. I don't know, question mark. I kind of like this. I like this one. This one's probably my favorite. This one's like, I love him. I should draw him more, but I just don't. Well, actually, no. Boom. Also, my headcanon, Suga is very flirty. That's just me. I don't know. I like, I just see him as flirty. Like, I feel like he's not afraid to be himself, in a way. Like, yeah, he can get embarrassed of stuff, but he's not afraid to just flirt. F means Fury, who's like, I shouldn't say split personality. If you guys know, like, Okamiden, how different, like, King Fury is to Sugawara, then you'll see. So, yeah. God, look how much I wrote. I wrote so much. Boom. I'll let you guys pause and read and possibly cringe at all this shit, because it's like, God. It's been a long ass time. Boom. I love them. Next we have this mermaid. I think I just did one thing for mermaid. I kind of like her. I want to look at this goth, fairy, I don't know what era this is, curly hair mermaid with a shark who's scarred up to hell as a pet. But yeah. I don't know. I kind of like her. She doesn't have a name. And I was actually thinking of making her an adoptable, but I'm like, nah. I don't know. I feel guilty. I don't know. I feel guilty of putting her up as like an adoptable. That's just me. I just want to keep my children. This is just a pair of just that. And that's about it. Another adoptable from the same person I adopted Avarice from. Her name is supposed to be Hono, I think. I think it's supposed to mean like, oh god, am I gonna Google this now? Hono. English. I think it's supposed to mean like fire, not even fire. It's probably not going to give me. That's not even the. I don't even think that's the right one. I don't know. Who knows? I might change this name if I can figure out what it means. I think it was supposed to mean like fire, flame. It means flame in Japanese. But yeah, this was supposed to be a Nekomata robot. I'm not even sure if like a Nekomata spirit possessed this robot and it just made her like this. But yeah, she's very cute. I'll probably pop up the adoptable, the way the artist drew them up on screen for Hono and Avarice. There's them. This was supposed to be for summer, and it just never happened. I have to draw my OC with a popsicle in shorts. My legs are very thick. I don't like them. And then I did this as to make up for the other one. So I did this and a dress. I kind of like the way this dress looks. It kind of feels like very like jellyfish-like. I was thinking, what was I going for? Probably more cherry blossom look. I don't know. I kind of like the way this dress looks. God, this foot though. Holy moly! It's like I got a big angle. I don't know. So yeah. Her, more trio stuff, more finish. I don't know where I was going with this. And now we have some Has Been Hotel fan art. I like Has Been Hotel. Like I enjoy the series. I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta buy every single merch. I have some merch, but it's not like I have to have everything. So the next 2 pages I have other 2 characters I kind of like from this series. So I have Alistair. Very old. Yeah. This is the intro with U-brands. They're kind of the most pigmented. Look at the hair especially. Like, good lord. So I drew Alistair because I know a lot of people like Alistair. I like him. Might be, I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. An unfinished Angel Dust, who I never finished. Yeah. I kind of like the pose, but I just never... Well, I think I lost motivation. And then we have Serpentious. I kind of like the way his body kind of like... Ooh, the way his body swirls around like that. So it's him, unfinished, but not a bad sketch. Yes. Yes. So if you guys know the Draw the Squad meme, I'll pop it up when it was based on, but yes. I want this to be a sticker, and I don't know, I'll probably want to make it. Again, fixing some stuff, but I love it. Just, this one just makes me laugh. Like I feel like this is like the one I just don't hate. I feel like I can't hate it. Because where am I going with this? It's the boys, and it just makes me laugh. So moving on. Jesus, I really have to like make sure this is center. We have Seam we have some Mega Man 11 fan art when the game was first announced. So Fuse Man and Block Man, I believe, were like the first two that were announced, and they announced the other ones later down the line. Yeah, I want to draw fan art. I got as far as coloring Block Man, but I hated this color because it doesn't match him at all, and I just never finished it. Sub Mega Man fan I am. Next we have this Darkrai. This was a request from DeviantArt of like Darkrai putting Crystalia to sleep or something. So I did that. It's not too, I don't know, it's not too bad, I think, at the time. So there's some blues right here. Nothing more to say. I really draw him as Proto Man, so that's probably why I wanted to draw that. Sabi. Didn't really finish. Wow, I didn't really finish him at all. So there's him. Like, I have really nothing to say about that. This was supposed to be for. Okay, so this was supposed to be for an icon contest on DeviantArt, and the thing is, you're supposed to make it like in a pixel. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just draw. Yeah, and I made like a digital version of this. It was like my first digital art thing that I made, but it was too big. But so I just did that as practice, and then I came up with what I wanted to do. If I can insert it, I'll show you what I made as like the icon. They didn't use it. I mean, I got second place, so which made me happy. But I was proud of it. It was like that was like my first pixel art GIF. So this is supposed to be their mascot that I drew. Yeah, this was like my first foray into digital art, which is exciting. An unfinished gray. I have nothing to say about this. An unfinished outfit design. I have nothing to say about this. I might blur this out. I OC. Trash is always trash. I think I was just, maybe I was just venting or something. I was thinking of things for hard to say, like some catchphrases. Trash is always trash. Yeah, but there are those. Her again. So, like, I kind of like the pose of this. I think I copied it though off, like, I don't know where, but I found a pose online. So yeah, I kind of like this. I might redraw it eventually. Although her arm is like super, it feels like super long. My hand feels big. That's just me though. I don't know. Ah, yes, these. So these are supposed to be chibi designs. I'm not the best at drawing chibi, so this was a lot of work. I don't know if we'll just, but yeah. Jeez, what is this? So if you're wondering why I made these chibi designs, because I actually, if I can pull them off the shelf. Oh God. If I can, okay, good. That was just make a mess. Remember why I have these cute little chibi designs? Because at the time I was making these little shrink plastic charms that I made. So I have him, we have this little symbol. So yeah, I was, making these at the time. I wouldn't really sell these because, like, it's, again, shrink plastic. I feel like I want to upgrade to something like acrylic, but I definitely want to redesign these. Again, and I covered them with like a glossy Mod Podge. I tried using Dimensional Magic because those look cool, but the problem was like it bled so bad, and I think I just had to wait for the paper to dry when I print them out, but I just didn't, and I went gung-ho and I screwed up so many of them. So I just decided to just put like a glossy Mod Podge over them. Then we have like shadows. It's kind of cute. I don't know, just me. And this is supposed to, I don't know, I could have done a shuriken. Why didn't I do a shuriken? And this is supposed to be the symbol for shadow, which is Kage, I believe. But yeah. There's that one of shadow. I mean, they're kind of nice to have, but I wouldn't really sell these. More on the next page. Like, of course I got as far as the trio in terms of actually making the shrink charms. Katsuka. He's pretty cute. Oh, is that like a little mark on that? Oh, it's coming off. Good. Kinda. But yeah. Okay, we'll do that, and then if you guys know what this is, then yeah. I did blues, Sabi, and Waka, and I never made them into charms because I was lazy. Ego. I wanted to draw him again. I kind of like this pose, and I tried doing it digitally, but I never finished it. That's just me. Kind of sucks. Cause I just like it, and I just never finished it. And I was supposed to be Epicure, and never finished it. Comic stuff with Gin and Shuga, and Gin and Suka, and I just you guys can pause and read the cringe if you think it's cringy, you know. And God damn. Oh man, I don't know. I love them. And I actually drew on this page. Holy crap, look how much I wrote. Yeah. The end. I think I was gonna add more again, but I never did, and oh boy. So that ends this very old sketchbook. There were some images I liked, some I didn't, because it's an old sketchbook. But I mean, I have to say, looking at this and comparing it to my new work, I feel like I've improved a lot, and I feel like that's what people should take away from this, is that you look through these to see how much you improved, and you go through it to laugh, and you go through it to look how much you've improved, which I feel like is like the most important takeaway. The takeaway I could take from the things I can take away from this sketchbook is that thick necks and a lot of old trio, because I love them too much, and they're like my comfort zone characters, like my OC, my main OC, and then them comfort zone, which is okay to have, but then it's important to branch out. So right now, I've been working in 2 sketchbooks, one right now more so than the other, but yeah. So I might as well just quickly drop the switch, because if I do, it's awful. So I have this one. I painted the cover, my OC. This is, when did I start this? Oh my god. It's 2019, and I actually have goals that I want to do. That's a lot of goals. Will I achieve them all? Hopefully, because this is supposed to be a premiere. Wow, that's very bright. So this is 220 pages. 110 if you don't use both sides, but I'm using both sides. I'm gonna flip to a page I like, I guess. Oh god, if I can find one. Oh, dang it. Come on, where is it? It's not there. Here we go. Found my boy Ego on this. This is actually for a 200 follower Draw This in Your Style challenge on my Instagram. If you guys want to check that out, shameless plug. But yeah. I just like how I kind of, I feel like I've improved quite a bit on this, which makes me happy. Again, and now look, the necks aren't as thick as they were. Hallelujah. So yeah, there's this sketchbook. I want to do like more sketches in this. I did put as a goal I want to do some finished illustrations and all that. And the other part of the sketchbook, I didn't write anything funny in this. I think I wrote this, but I'm like, stop drawing old trio too much. Don't draw them too much, because that ain't good. And now this other one, working in is a Strathmore sketch. 100 pages. There's less because I ripped some very old ones out and then I decided to start from scratch. So I will pull. So this one actually, before I get to that, this one's gonna be more for pen sketches or pen illustrations / colored pencil, because obviously this is a very thin sketchbook, so I can't really do too much like wet medium with that. So to give an example of this characters, boom, we got. I forgot that it's kind of secret-ish. So we got Shadow. Yeah, I really like how this came out. I should using different colors, because the first one I'm just gonna say I just did on black and white. This looks so much nicer with color, and I really like coloring it with pen, because I feel like it gives such nice texture. Like, this is a scarf, and I feel like it's like fabric. And then like a later sketch down the line, I feel like it's great for hair, because I feel like it's like you can just see like every fiber of hair. So there's that. And then later I also colored some characters in colored pencil, because I just felt like it. But yeah, I feel like I've improved. It just makes me happy to see how much I've improved compared to this. Oops, zoomed out. Compared to this sketchbook, but that's just me. I hope that you all feel like the same way too, that you've looked through old sketchbooks and then you look at your new ones and you feel like you improved, and that even though there's like a most recent piece you've made that you're not too satisfied with, just know that it could be worse. I try and be optimistic about things. So there's that. So personal update. Again, I'm back in school, online learning, all that jazz. So yeah, I might not be able to upload as frequently. I hope I can do something like this. Like maybe look at a very old sketchbook that just makes me want to cry. That was from middle school? Yeah, I believe. And I saw that and I'm like, oh my god, I want to cry even more than this one. So there's that. And I was also thinking, if you guys would like, please let me know in the comments, because I love hearing your opinions. Doing like a little sketch vlog where I just sketch a character and I just talk. Or you guys can also send me questions. I would definitely love that, because it gives me something to talk about with you guys while I sketch. And then hopefully also more speed paints to pan out stuff, because I guess they're easier to edit and stuff. But yeah, so this was my first time doing this with my iPhone as my camera over the sketchbook. Let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much it for now. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy in this world right now, because pandemic and all that. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the sketchbook. If you have like a piece that you liked from this or stuff, and yeah. So hopefully you all have a wonderful morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and take it easy. Take care.